Every day, thousands of tourists come here, but some are delighted while others are sure they wasted their money. So is it worth going to this hotel? Let's find out. Welcome to Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma in Hurghada. Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma is an Egyptian all-inclusive hotel where the dream of a luxurious holiday on the Red Sea coast becomes reality. The spacious and green territory of the hotel is filled with palms and flowers, creating an atmosphere of comfort and seclusion. The beach here is amazing, wide, with soft sand and crystal clear water that invites you to dive into the turquoise surface. For gourmets, there is real pleasure. Several restaurants offering cuisine from around the world and dishes that delight both the eye and the taste. The rooms impress with modern design, spacious balconies, and breathtaking views. The hotel is rated 4.9 on Google, 9.3 on Booking.com, and 4.8 on TripAdvisor. However, even such a popular hotel has its drawbacks, which can significantly influence your choice. Let's take a closer look at all the pros and cons of the hotel so you can make the right decision. But before we begin, I want to ask you to subscribe to our channel and support this video with likes and comments. Thank you. The beach at Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma left an unforgettable impression on me with its beauty. It turned out to be clean, well-maintained, and with soft, fine sand that is pleasant to walk on barefoot. The water here is stunningly turquoise and really looks just like in the photos. I enjoyed the view, as the beach seemed truly paradisiacal and peaceful. However, I was a little disappointed that there was no coral reef and no opportunities for snorkeling. Nevertheless, the sea itself looked crystal clear and tempted with its transparency. I especially liked that the beach was well equipped and that there was a diving center for those who want to explore the underwater world in depth. The atmosphere was relaxing and serene, perfect for rest. Overall, the beach left me with bright and positive emotions despite the absence of snorkeling. Friends, if you have already stayed at Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma, write in the comments what you liked and what you didn't. I'll be glad to discuss it. And now I suggest talking about the hotel grounds. From the very moment I entered the territory of Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma, I was greeted with exquisite and respectful hospitality. The atmosphere here immediately seemed elegant and welcoming, and the grounds themselves, clean and well kept. Comfort reigns everywhere, and I felt that this place is perfectly suited for family vacations. The hotel is truly luxurious, with excellent amenities and a high level of service. I especially liked that there was both a quiet pool for relaxation and a pool with a DJ for those who enjoy fun. However, it was difficult to find a free spot by the pool, as guests reserved loungers with towels in advance. Another minus was that the water in the pool was cold, which slightly spoiled the impression. The internet did not always work stably, which also became an inconvenience. At the same time, in the spa, I received a top-quality massage that helped me fully relax. I liked that the hotel grounds created a feeling of coziness and tranquility. The only disappointment was that the hotel is located far from the city, and the road to the center took about 45 minutes. Overall, this is a wonderful place for a calm and elegant vacation that stays in your memory for a long time. Now, I suggest heading to the main restaurant for lunch. At Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma, dining became one of the brightest impressions of my vacation. The huge restaurant amazed me with its scale and wide selection of dishes. Breakfasts here are simply excellent. Always fresh, tasty, and very diverse. The food was truly outstanding. Every dish delighted with its aroma and presentation. The buffet in the hotel's restaurants offered a vast choice. The main restaurant impressed with its refined and plentiful buffet, both in the morning and in the evening. I remember the wonderful a la carte restaurants, especially the Italian, Arabic, and Asian ones. The seafood restaurant was also a real discovery, as the dishes were fresh and exquisite. The atmosphere in the restaurants created the feeling of a true gastronomic journey. The only thing I missed were themed dinners at the buffet. I was also a bit disappointed by the absence of an ice cream kiosk. But overall, the dining in this hotel was of the highest level and exceeded all my expectations. Now, after a delicious lunch, I suggest heading to the room. The rooms at Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma please me with their spaciousness and comfort. They are perfect for family vacations, as there is really a lot of space inside. The rooms themselves are clean, luxuriously furnished, and cozy. Plus, many offer a stunning view of the Red Sea. However, early check-in was only available for an additional fee, which was a small downside. On the first evening, our room was only superficially checked, without proper cleaning, and even without bringing fresh water. Fortunately, on the following days, cleaning was regular and high quality, and the room always remained in perfect condition. I didn't like that the room had no blackout curtains, and the sun started shining brightly around 5 in the morning, preventing proper rest. Also, the free water in the room had a strong iodine smell, which was unpleasant. But overall, the rooms turned out to be amazing and provided a comfortable stay. And now, let's talk about the people working at the hotel and the service. The staff at Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma deserves the warmest words. From the very beginning, I was greeted incredibly warmly and with sincere friendliness. Every hotel employee was responsive, polite, and always ready to help. The atmosphere of hospitality was felt in every gesture and word. The service here was impeccable, and I constantly felt cared for by the staff. I especially want to note the professionalism of the waiters, chefs, bartenders, beach workers, and even landscape designers. All of them created a sense of coziness and comfort throughout my stay. I really want to emphasize that it was the staff who made my stay at this hotel truly special. But if you want your vacation to be memorable and fun, it's important that the hotel has entertainment. So let's talk about the animation. Entertainment at Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma left me with mixed impressions. During the day, I really enjoyed the sports activities, especially morning aerobics and playing water polo after lunch in the pool. This really added energy and created a positive mood. The animation team was just wonderful. They knew how to joke, cheer people up, and find an approach to every guest. However, many events that were announced on the board were either poorly organized or didn't take place at all, which was a bit disappointing. The evening entertainment program turned out to be too short and ended very early. After 11 o'clock at night, there was absolutely nothing to do at the hotel. The night shows looked weak and clearly did not match the level of such a hotel and its prices. In the safari bar, where the evening animations took place, there were too few seats, and not everyone could sit comfortably. The Egyptian hotel, Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma, located in Hurghada, really deserves your attention. The beach here was one of the main advantages of the hotel. Clean, well-maintained, with soft sand and stunningly turquoise water. The hotel grounds gave an impression of elegance and coziness, despite some minor drawbacks such as cold pool water or internet issues. The dining exceeded all my expectations. The wide choice, exquisite dishes, and wonderful restaurants made every meal a true pleasure. The rooms also turned out to be spacious and comfortable, ideal for families, although some details such as the lack of blackout curtains and poor drinking water slightly spoiled the impression. The hotel staff can be called its main treasure. Polite, responsive, and professional employees made the stay as comfortable as possible. Entertainment left a mixed feeling. Daytime activities and the work of the animators were excellent, but the evening program clearly needs improvement. The hotel is more suitable for a calm and measured holiday than for active fun. Despite some shortcomings, the overall impression of staying here remained very positive. I can safely recommend Steigenberger Resort Ras Soma to those who value comfort, peace, and a high level of service. Friends, but the final choice is always up to you, and only you can decide whether it is worth flying to this hotel or not. And while you are thinking, I recommend also watching these other videos about Egyptian hotels. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our new reviews. And with that, I say goodbye. See you soon in a new hotel.